Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Obviously, I saw you there. I'm holding the camera. So listen, I've been in a little bit of a rut with the YouTube. I burnt this pancake. That one's fine. That one's pretty good. Here's the deal. I am now 8.5 months post ACL surgery number 2, and for some reason I've really struggled to make a video that's like, I'm skiing again and here's what's going on. I've tried like 4 times. This time, I'm gonna stick it out. Because of those of you who've sent me very nice messages lately saying how these YouTube videos give you some sort of inspiration or hope or whatever. That's really kind, and it is because of you that I'm making this video now. For better or for worse, this is your fault. So anyways, I'm gonna go skiing today, right now, after I ate these pancakes. But I'm showing you this because it's really important to fuel your ligamentization right every day. Shout out Kodiak Cakes, sponsor me, please. Pancakes are done. I spilled some water on myself. You guys wanna see my warm up? I bet you do. Yes, I am home alone right now, and I have been home alone for literally weeks. Sage did not leave me, but he is having way more fun than me on ski trips in Japan and Colorado, and now with all his friends from college in Panama, where I will be joining him tomorrow. So this is my last chance to ski with whatever sort of snow situation we have here, which is not good. It's not good. My legs are definitely a little sore. I've been to the gym for the past 2 or 3 days in a row now. I'm on kind of a funny block. I was on a trip in Jackson and Utah for a week. I skied 6 out of 7 days in a row, which was crazy to me that my knee could handle that. Now I'm home for like 5 days, so I'm going to the gym as much as I can before I head to Panama tomorrow, because the grind never stops. It never stops. But skiing today is gonna be me just like really taking it easy, checking it out. And most importantly, I just got these new boots, which I am excited to try. You guys wanna watch me get dressed now? Let me see if I can get my abs and get light here. Oh, yeah. I'm not really like that confident with my body right now, obviously, as you can tell by me flexing my abs on YouTube. I have actually gained like a lot of weight from this rehab, mostly because I've been training so much that I've been eating so much. Every day I'm like, I cannot eat enough. I'm just trying to shovel in calories as much as I can for the muscle building, which is fine. I have no regrets about that because my muscles are built, you know what I'm saying? But like also I'm kind of, everything else is building too. Okay, so now I gotta make some big decisions. I'm considering using my brace today just for fun. I haven't skied in a brace at all this surgery. I skied in this right side brace every single day last season for my first surgery. I found that when I tried to ski without it one day, I was like, wow, I literally can't. I became completely dependent on the brace. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that for your first season back from ACL surgery, but the tricky thing for me now is like if I'm gonna brace my left side, my new side, that just puts more pressure on the right side, which is like also, you know, going through a little knee surgery moment. So if I do anything, I wanna brace both sides. I haven't yet because I like the idea of building strength in my legs while I'm skiing. I mean, I wouldn't for what I'm gonna do today, but I thought it could be a good time to just try and see how it feels. But that leads me to my next dilemma, which is what outfit do I wear? If I'm gonna bring the braces and like do a little trial period, then I would wear my purple kit, this one, because these pants have full side zips. So you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna make a second coffee for the road. Then I'm gonna be like crazy shaky coffee anxiety all day. What's happening? Oh my God, I'm out of water. Oh fuck, fuck, fuck. That is not within range. Oh my God, look at the time. It's 10:02. I wasn't gonna tell you what time it is, but it's 10:02, so I should go now. Not gonna lie, I was very close to bringing the camper up today just to have like a nice little spot to put my boots on and off and talk to the camera. But then I thought that would be environmentally irresponsible, so I'm taking the Crosstrek. Let's freaking go. This is gonna be like an hour and a half long drive and a $95 lift ticket to go skiing in the rain. So if that doesn't show you my dedication, then I don't know what will. I'm gonna pull out all the stops and film my drive as well. Woohoo! Let's see, what do I want to talk about? I am really surprised at how well and much I have been able to ski before 9 months post-op. My first time like skidding on a cat track and just sliding down was at like 6 or 7 months post-op, and I made kind of some turning, edging things, but like not really, you know. The next couple times I went skiing, I skied at a ski area and just practiced like shifting edge to edge. I would go out and only ski for like 2 hours. Those first couple times, my knee definitely hurt hanging off of the chairlift. A lot of the lifts here in Washington and other places I've been lately don't have footrests on the bars, which is really annoying. And I would have some pain like between runs and immediately after skiing, just like a general ache, but it didn't persist overnight, and generally it would wear off after like a couple hours of chilling with my knee up. People have so much fear around getting back on skis at certain points in ACL recovery, and I did too. Like there's so much out there that's like, do not do risky stuff until 9 months post-op or whatever, which is like, yes, that's totally fair. That's a great guideline. You know, for me, for one thing, skiing is my job, but just for like a variety of other reasons. I couldn't really stay away from skiing and biking as soon as I could. The way that I deal with that is just by reducing as many variables as possible. Just going out to a ski area and skiing on non-peak days, just like rolling around on groomers, to me bore so little risk. Maybe I was scared before I started. I think that's been true of every time that I go out and I'm preparing for a ski excursion. I do have a lot of fear, and then I get out there and I remember like, it's skiing, like this is what I do, and I can control a lot of factors, like up to me to push the variables as much as I want to or need to enjoy it, but like control them enough that I can feel really secure in what I'm doing. I definitely pushed the envelope a little bit last week. I went to Jackson Hole for a women's backcountry ski camp where I was sent to represent Nerota. It was really fun, but we did go like full on backcountry skiing, and that was my first time really skiing off-piste and like skiing in the backcountry and skidding for freaking 7-hour days. And my knee did so good, I could not believe it. And those 2 days were sandwiched by 2 resort days at Jackson Hole where I was kind of like moshing, honestly. Like I was jumping off little things, and again, I was really surprised at how well my knee handled it. I did have some aching after those days, but in general, like it dissipated really quickly, and I felt like I recovered fully before the next day, so I was able to keep skiing. And I skied 4 days in a row, took 1 day off, and then skied another 2 days in a row at Alta in Utah. Combination of backcountry ski touring and resort skiing. I was shook by how well my knee handled it, and it was so freaking fun. I forgot how much I love skiing POW. After the first day, I will be honest, my right knee felt so weird. It kind of felt like my right knee had a lot of internal inflammation. It didn't have that much external swelling, but it just felt really weird. But I tested it, I walked around a lot, I did single leg squats and jumping. It pretty much dissipated overnight, so I did ski again the next day. It felt totally fine skiing, and then it was in significantly less like weirdness, pain afterwards. I'm just monitoring my symptoms, and if they do persist overnight, that's like a red flag for me. Since I haven't really had any like serious symptoms persisting overnight, I'm feeling very good about skiing. After having both of my knees cut open in the last couple years, I'm just gonna have some knee pain. I'm not expecting them to feel totally back to normal. Knee pain after knee surgery is just par for the course. It might persist for a couple years, maybe a couple decades, maybe my whole life. And all I can do is just know that I'm like always training to be at my peak performance for my knees, so I'm still doing really, you know, high intensity strength training and power and agility training. And as long as I know I'm doing everything I can, then I am just gonna like accept a little knee pain here and there. That was a fun monologue. I am putting my camera away and I'm going to resume listening to the new Dead song on repeat for the next hour of this drive. Okay, my new goal is to sing loud enough that the YouTube doesn't pick up on the copyright. Try to say goodbye and I choke. Our world crumbles when you are not here. Shit, I might be too good. Okay, I have arrived. Okay, so I just walked to the lodge and back wearing the 2 knee braces and I hate this. They really do knock together at the knees. I'm gonna try like 1 or 2 runs and then maybe just take them off. Okay. Okay, so first of all, this is what Mount Baker looks like right now. It is February 12th. I took a run in my double braces and it's really uncomfortable with these liners. I'm using Intuition wrap liners and they go up a lot higher on my shin than my zip fits, and I think it's just not going to work with these liners. I think if I want to wear braces, I'm going to have to wear the zip fits because the cuff is just low enough. Okay, update. I took one more run with the braces on and the pain was unbearable. Like I could barely even turn. Or maybe it's how weird the snow is and the combination of like new boots, new skis, terrible snow, too many variables at once. I don't know. I was faced with the decision point of either go home or buy food. And I bought a veggie burger and I'm gonna go for a little walk. Okay, here we are now. Yeah, the skiing in the resort was really just like truly so bad that it was not fun. I kind of forgot that it was possible for snow to be so bad that it's actually just not fun at all to go skiing because I was so enamored with skiing after last week, but it's possible. However, I drove all the way up here, spent $70 on a lift ticket, $40 on a balaclava because I forgot mine, and $17 on a veggie burger because I got hungry. I feel like I can just drive home after 3 laps. I had my touring stuff in my car and I am just gonna go for a little walk. Wow. Shuckson Baker. So the snow is definitely pretty bad, but you know, a sunny day in the Mount Baker backcountry is better than a sunny day spent sitting in my car, which is what I'm gonna do next. So I will say I'm really psyched at how well my knees are doing skinning again. They feel great. They feel pretty much no pain. And I remember last time on my first surgery recovery, I definitely was kind of freaked out by how much pain I had skiing uphill. You guys like the sound of me heavy breathing? I think I'm really just gonna go right up to this little plateau here and ski down that way and call it good. Oh, yeah. Another thing that I think has been really helpful for my knees feeling good skidding up is using really lightweight gear. I'm using a lightweight touring boot, the K2 Dispatch LT, which is way lighter than any boot I've skied in years, and I actually really like skiing in it. But I think the combination of the boot and then skiing Mindbender 106s with the kingpin binding on them has been really good just to reduce as much weight as possible for this like early intro period of skiing. When I've been skiing resort too, I have shifted to shorter and narrower skis. I did make a significant downward shift in length. After I tore my first ACL, I went from skiing a 177 to a 169 or 170. And it's fun for me to be on a shorter ski in some ways. In other ways, I do like the longer ski for more aggressive turns. But I think just having less weight and less of a plank to throw around has been really helpful for my knees. For my first few times skiing too, I skied the Mindbender 99 Ti, which is the narrowest ski I have in my quiver, and it's really fun for carving, but I think, again, just like less of a ski on my knees in these early stages has been really good. Okay, I'm taking my skins off now, and I'm just gonna go down somehow. Okay, bye. I usually am like really positive about skiing generally, but I gotta say that the whole thing kind of sucked. I think that like skiing in really subpar snow with the knee surgery situation is just bad. It's very anxiety inducing. It did not make me want to like try to charge through that and turn well. I don't know. I think maybe if I wasn't dealing with the knees, I would have been more excited to try to make something of it, but I'm a what do they say, fair weather skier now with these new ACLs, I guess. But on the bright side, today was February 12th. My 9 months post-op date is February 19th, and I will not be skiing between now and then because I'm going to Panama tomorrow, which means I made it to 9 months. Well, almost, I guess I should say that after I get through this trip, because who knows what's gonna happen at this wedding. There is a certain amount of relief in getting through my last day of skiing. And I know I shouldn't, you know, say that, whatever, but like every time we go out and do anything, it's a risk, whether or not we have an ACL ligament to worry about. And I'm aware that I've been taking risks for sure, but I am also feeling really freaking strong, honestly. It's kind of sick. I'm comfortable with the level of risk that I have assumed thus far, but I have been hesitant to like post a lot of timeline stuff because I do feel a little bit risque for, you know, jumping the gun on the whole 9 months minimum ligamentization thing. But also, everyone heals differently, and I'm not saying that I'm assuming that my ACLs are ligamentization-ing any faster than anyone else's, but I do know that I have built absolutely as much muscle as I can around them to protect them. Whatever, nothing bad happened, so I didn't do anything wrong. And the second bright side is that, remember that coffee I made this morning? Well, I forgot about it on the way up, which means I get to drink it now on the way down, and it is still kind of warm, so that's a win for me. And I will see you next time. YouTube, I'm gonna be so tan next time you see me. Just wait.